the landscape mode again today. How are you guys? Let's see, sorry. Um, it is Thursday, and it's Liza Donnelly here, cartoonist and writer for various places, and also for Haps News. How are you? I'm going to wait and see if my the people in the Haps team will tell me if my broadcast is in the proper format. But I'll just keep talking. Anyway, every day during the week, I live draw something for you that's in the news. I've been a cartoonist for all my life, really started when I was 7 years old, but I've been doing it professionally for over 40 years for the New Yorker and then many other places too. I've written some books and just love drawing cartoons. I'm an illustrator as well. So let's see, anybody there? Hi, John. John, you're a dedicated follower of mine. Am I sideways or am I landscape? Can you tell me how my face is appearing on the screen? I'm just trying to understand because what I'm seeing is correct, but I'm also seeing a sideways one, so I don't know what's right. Anyway, so usually I draw something, and I'll draw something for you today. Sideways. I'm sideways. Okay, I don't know why. How about now? Is that landscape mode or portrait mode? Apologies for this tech stuff. But Haps is a startup, so there's things that are being rolled out. You know, every week there's something that Haps is a new thing for the app, and it's really great. It's exciting. So this is good. All right. So I'm going to try to turn this around and display my. Okay, good. It's portrait now, but I want it to be landscape, and I don't know why it's not landscape. Oh well. We'll figure it out. All right, so I'm going to turn this down onto my. Now is that? Sorry. Oh, no. Okay, there's my table. Raise up a little bit. All right. Hi, Steve. Hi, Ariana Blatt from New Orleans. I hope to get to New Orleans next year. So are you seeing this in landscape, or is it long, or is it portrait? And you're seeing too much of that and not enough of the paper. Okay. I got a new holder for my phone, which I sort of like, because it holds it up higher than before. Takes a little doing. Sorry, I'm gonna get you all seasick. There. All right. Well, let me just draw. I don't know if it's in landscape or portrait. I can't tell. So what I wanted to draw about today was, let's pull the article up. Something that really caught my attention in the news yesterday. My husband told me that Gloria Borger, if you know her, she on CNN, she's a pundit on CNN, and she was talking about Trump and his fundraising and how much his fundraising, that he's saying that the election is rigged, and he's trying to get people to give him money to help with that fight. But that's not really why he's doing that. He's raising money, and he's raised, looking at the article, $207.5 million in a month, just by telling people that the election was rigged, which it was not, and getting people to donate money to him and his supposed fight for American democracy, because he's saying, it's it's being run by socialists and communists, and he's the real American here. So I'm drawing Trump on a pile of money. So he's raising this money, and he's doing it under the auspices that he needs to fight for our democracy, when in fact it's really just for him to have money. A portion of what he's raised goes to the DNC, I would say RNC, the Republican National Committee, but much of it goes to him and his reelection campaign. And then he's also, I'm sure, he's talked about this, not lately, but he's talked about this, but I'm sure he'll do it with enough money, he can do it. He's going to start a network, so he'll have his own network to spread more lies. So it's not, it's worse than Fox. He'll just spread lies, and he'll try to get himself elected again, and become the despot that he really wants to be. But we won't let him do that. But this also shows what control he may continue to have over the Republican Party if he can raise money like this. They're gonna find it hard to resist him, which is sad, even if he's this horrible man that a racist and a sexist and a xenophobic. This will look more like money when it's green. So that's what was bothering me today, worrying about that. So happy Hanukkah to my friends who celebrate Hanukkah. It's first day of Hanukkah. We celebrate both in our family. Although only recently, because my daughter married a Jewish man, and my other daughter is partner is from Israel, so he's Jewish as well. So does this look like a pile of money? Not yet, really. Anyway. This is a Pentel brush pen. I often use a dip pen, or otherwise known as a crow quill, like this. Can you see it? There, crow quill. Can't really see the drawing. Wonder why. Okay. Come down more. I'm going to turn you around and see what you're saying, because maybe I'll get an indication of what's going on. Can you move the phone down a bit? Can't see what you're drawing. Okay. Move the phone down. Just did that. Okay. Ariana. Hi, Pablo. All part of getting used to new tools. Yeah, I've got new tools. And Pablo, am I in landscape mode or now? Is that working? No. Okay, there. Okay. I see. Man. All right. But it's not in full view because it's to my left. Like that? No, like this. I don't really know. I'm really having trouble with this new landscape mode. I can't really see. Somebody tell me if that's good. Is that in the frame? You're in the landscape mode, but something isn't working quite right. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Pablo is part of the HAPS team, and he's checking with Adam, who's also part of the HAPS team. That will help me figure this out, help us figure this out. I don't know if it's something I'm doing or something that's the app is not working quite right. It's in the frame now. Okay, good. But can you see all of it? Just curious. Can you see Trump's head? I'm going to try to paint it in a minute. I like this new brush because it gives a real varied line. So does the, oops. So does the Crowquill pen. I'll have to fix this on Instagram, on Photoshop later. So Trump is basically just deceiving all these people that are giving him money. I don't know. Maybe they know they're giving it to him to help with his reelection, his hopeful reelection in 2024. But many people probably think they're trying to help him fight this election, which is a lost cause. That's what you guys are saying. You're seeing it sideways, are you? Huh. It's supposed to be in landscape mode. What if I do that? Mm. Now are you seeing it properly? All right, I'm going to put some color on this. Hopefully it won't bleed. Did you all have a good week? Good pandemic lockdown week? We have not gotten our Christmas tree yet. I think next week we'll get it. We always typically get it late. Just because time flies, you forget. Everybody wants to do it together, the whole family. I've got 2 grown daughters, and everybody wants to go out and get the tree together, pick it out together. So getting everybody's schedule down, picking out a tree. I will finish the green down there in a little bit. If you're just joining us, this is Liza Donnelly. I'm a cartoonist and a writer for The New Yorker, The New York Times, Washington Post, various times. Politico, these are places I've been. I'm freelance, so I'm all over the place. I've written a bunch of books, some of them children's books. Politics. I grew up in Washington, D.C., so I'm kind of a political junkie, I think. And admired people like Herbert Bloch and Gary Trudeau. These are cartoonists. Gary Trudeau still draws Doonesbury. I think his coat should be a little bit darker. I notice sometimes when I post my drawings, they look a little too faint. I know that it's always an evolving, your work is an evolving thing, you know? Let's see what you guys are saying. Anything new? John, you lit a candle tonight? Tree next week. Trump's fundraising. Yes, he raised $207.5 million in a month. And he's going to use it to run for office again, run for president again. And he's going to use it probably to start a network so he can continue to spread lies. That's a big dollar bill. I'll probably start using a bigger brush for that. Let's get his hair in there, orange hair. And he will continue also raising money at this rate. Shows the Republican Party what a fundraiser he is, and they will be beholden to him. Let's get a big brush. Not a big brush. Let's not mess around here. Sometimes it's best to just get loose. There are not many places for cartoonists to publish their work, political cartoonists now. There used to be a real local thing. A lot of the local papers would have their own cartoonists on staff. There's very few. I think there's maybe 30 left in the country, 30 staff positions for cartoonists. I know the Washington Post is one, Atlanta Journal-Constitution, Mike Lukovich, Ann Tallis at the Washington Post. Politico has Matt Worker, who was one of the founders of Politico. These are all great cartoonists. Many cartoonists are syndicated, so they earn a living by doing cartoons, and then the cartoons get picked up and bought and used by papers via the syndicate. And the one problem with that is that the cartoonist gets paid less money per cartoon, so it's not an easy field, and it's just kind of a shame that it's a field that has not weathered well with the internet. My stuff tends to be more like visual than a lot of words. Many of the cartoonists that I know use a lot of words in their cartoons. I'm more influenced by European cartoonists just because I like them, and European cartoonists really know how to say something with very little words, because they have to cross, their work has to cross boundaries into other countries where they don't speak the same language. But there too, cartoonists are suffering financially, and also many are not free to draw what they want. I belong to an organization, I'm a member, called Cartooning for Peace, which helps cartoonists in need are to be censored by their governments. Check it out. It's got a website, cartooningforpeace.org. And it's not just drawing cartoons for peace, it's more like using cartoons to discuss issues. I think I'll stop there. Actually, I like the way the green is bleeding a little bit into the black. Maybe I will do black shadow. I don't know. Sometimes putting a shadow at the bottom grounds it. Another good cartoonist to look into is Jen Sorensen. She draws for Daily Costs, and her work is like a comic strip, political comic strip. Signe Wilkinson is another cartoonist that I really like. Philadelphia Daily News is another one where she's got a staff position on the paper. All right, well, I'm going to stop there before I make a mistake. Let's see what you guys are saying. John says he just saw I'm going to put this in the holder again. There's a documentary film out about the cartoonist James Stevenson, who was a New Yorker cartoonist, and I knew him. Wonderful New Yorker cartoonist. He did a lot of political cartoons for the New Yorker, which I've done as well. But he was a master, and there's a documentary about him. John, what's it called? The documentary on James Stevenson? I forget what it's called. I saw the premiere of it before the pandemic. I was invited to the premiere. What else are you guys saying? Thank you, Donna, gave me a high five award. Thank you. Now, am I in full view? Oh yeah, the documentary about James Stevenson. If you want to look it up, I think it's on Amazon now. Is called Lost and Found, and it's. Did you enjoy it, John? It's a really good documentary about a New Yorker cartoonist. Well, I guess that's it for today. Hope you guys are staying healthy and well, and happy Hanukkah. As I said, I will be getting my Christmas tree next week. We will light a candle when my son-in-law comes over, and my daughter's partner come over. We'll light a candle for Hanukkah. And I'm zoomed in. I'm very close, huh? We'll figure this out. This portrait mode. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you want to follow me on HAPS, please do. That'd be great. You can go to HAPS, go to my profile section, and follow me. Join HAPS. You can also support me, be a patron, which is John is a patron. I have several other patrons, and it's really great, very helpful to me. Thank you so much. And join the HAPS community. It's really an interesting new startup, and they're doing really, really great things. So join us. And thanks for being here. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, every weekday at 5:30. Hope you're well. Bye.